Hey there, folks. It's the E-Man here. I'm going to be looking at the Mega SG today. I had done an unboxing of this a while ago, but I figured I might as well do something here. Yeah, this is the Mega SG, essentially Analog's Sega Genesis console. Allows your Sega Genesis games and Sega CD games if you have the Sega CD attachment. I can attach to it. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite amazing how good the games look on this. Yeah, Analog definitely knows how to make a console. And since I'm waiting for the Analog 3D, I might as well look at the other Analog consoles, which are rather high quality. As you can see in this menu, we have Run Cartridge and Play Ultra Core, an unreleased Sega Genesis game that they have built into the console. I believe the Super NES one has a game built into it as well. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the reviews I've seen of the because some people have gotten their Analog 3D. I get one of the last batches on December 1st. I believe there's going to be a restocking of the Analog 3D on the 24th of this month. Yeah, and then supposedly, yeah, they'll ship by December 2nd, I believe. Yeah, so it's like, why? Yeah. So a lot of you, if you buy any of the restock ones, yeah, you do have to go and kind of like, yeah, get in all your get pre-orders in. Yeah, so in case the other people want to get one, then you can have another opportunity to get one. It's been delayed so much, but whatever. Well, yeah, essentially this can run cartridges. I think you can even set up in the settings where it will automatically just load the games. Well, let's look at the settings here. Yeah, we got video, audio, system, yeah, and save clear systems. Yeah, we got menu options, controllers. Yeah, you can detect your controllers. You can adjust the LED light on the analog console. Hotkeys, essentially, you can access the menu within the game. Yeah, hardware and startup options. Yeah, boot sequence delay. Yeah, basically like a lot of different settings. Yeah, you can also set the auto region detection. So all that debug. If you're going to be playing, yeah, because you can attach the Sega CD to this and play Sega CD games through it. But see, this adjusts bus time of the CD unit. This is essentially, yeah, this pretty much has to be, you have to adjust settings here, I believe. Yeah, see. Yeah. Well, that way it can then sync up to it. Because I remember there's a setting in here. If you don't have it set, you may not get sound out of it. So if you play this, well, that's the issue. Analog made very limited number of these. I don't think you can really get a Mega SG. So I do feel kind of bad about that. I wish Analog would re-release these ones so more people could play them, because this really is a unique way to play this. And I feel kind of bad that I'm showing this off, but a lot of other people won't be able to play this unless they pre-ordered it way back when. I think I still have the old emails of when I got those, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, and the navigation's easy. I can use a regular Genesis controller to manipulate the things. Also detect controllers if there's a problem with them. Yeah. I have a 6-button controller somewhere. Well, let's run Cartridge. I'm going to be playing a. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to be playing a repo cart of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Hyperstone Heist. It's a repo and it works really great. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Hyperstone Heist. Sega. Hey there, I'm back again. As you can see, this works pretty well. There's no delay or anything. It has a great picture, great sound on it. Like I said, you can access the menu from here, so you can do settings like if you're playing a game, if you want to see how you can change the graphics settings. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the one thing. It's not compatible with the 32X, but 32X games are emulation for Sega 32X games is pretty good. So I would suggest probably just playing through emulation. There wasn't really a lot of Sega 32X games released, so it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, since this can play hooked onto the Sega CD, I guess that's probably enough. Yeah, so, yeah, no 32X support on the analog console, which it's not really a big deal. Because it doesn't have the plugins, it just has HDMI on it. Yeah, and right now we're playing this in, let's see, 1080p at 60 frames per second. I believe at least that's the setting on it. Yeah, you can set different resolutions and whatnot to your liking. Add scan lines. I don't particularly like scan lines, really. I think we're playing a more like heightened mode because the colors are really bright and vibrant. Yeah, essentially, this. Speaking of this game is essentially a Genesis port of Turtles in Time. They kind of redressed it, changed the storyline a little bit, but yeah, they borrow a lot from Turtles in Time for this. Yeah, because like back in the day, a lot of people did not have, people would not have multiple consoles. Usually, when I growing up, I only had a Genesis, so I was probably playing this because I didn't have a Super Nintendo, so I didn't really play Turtles in Time, the Super Nintendo game, until much later. Yeah, see, down and start like whatever your hotkeys are. So that yeah, see here we can access menus and everything. Let's try playing Ultra Core. We'll play Ultra Core, the built-in game. Actually battling an evil computer. It's like Mega Turritin or Contra. As I said before, this is a unreleased game. I can bounce on the enemies. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yeah, if you hit the enemies, it makes you bounce. Takes away your health. Alright, well, that was Ultra Core here. Alright, well, I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe. if you haven't already. And feel free to leave any comments you might have about the Mega SG. Yeah, I hope maybe at one day analog might do might make a couple more of these so that other people can get to play them, because I think there's very limited people who are able to get their hands particularly on this, because usually you have to go through analog to buy the stuff. So yeah, a lot of people don't. I wish there was like kind of a link to Amazon or something. Yeah. I'm sure maybe there's some scalpers out there probably selling these for a lot of extra, a lot of money. Yeah, the Mega SG analog console is definitely pretty good. It just kind of stinks that not a lot of people may be unaware of this console or whatever. But yeah, analog makes some great consoles. Probably later on, I'll do a video of the Sega CD attachment. But I just wanted to make sure that this Mega SG was working because I hadn't really used it for a while. As I said, yeah, I just now got my capture card going, so now I can capture footage a lot better. Yeah, one issue is I can't really put my face on the screen because I am using like the direct capture stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys later. Then catch you guys later. Bye.